Hello everybody, so I'm here to do a general reading. We're just going to see what comes up. I got everything spread out here, already shuffled, meditated on the cards, asked Spirit to bring out the best guidance or whatever Spirit wants to talk about. So let's go ahead and get some cards. Let's go ahead and get some tarot cards. Okay, so we have the Two of Swords. This is like not seeing something clearly. A decision has to be made, and you're kind of blocked, not sure which direction to go in. So you're not seeing something clearly and can't make a choice in something. And then you have the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups is like you are feeling fulfilled. You're like independent. You're looking around and appreciate what you have. So it's interesting that you have this Two of Swords, that you're not sure what decision to make. So let's see what else this is about. Okay, and then you have Judgment. So something you're trying to see like fairly, maybe like some kind of karma thing coming in, something maybe it wasn't fair and you're trying to see how it should be, like you want it to be fair. So that's interesting so far. Let's see one more tarot. Yeah, and then you have the Ace of Coins. Well, this is like a new beginning in a material matter, the material world. So it could be your job, your finances. So something to do with your material world that you can't make a decision on, but you're feeling content with, and you know, you have some judgment going on. So I'm thinking like maybe you're at a place where you're needing to decide something in the material world about this fulfillment, but then maybe you're being judged about it. Maybe people are not seeing the whole picture and they're kind of being judgmental, and you just want like them to treat you fairly or something like that. And then you have the Empress. Yeah, this is somebody that's caring, nurturing, fertile. So you're standing in your Empress energy, you're feeling abundant, and you're being independent because maybe other people are judging you at this new beginning in this material position, and you're having to make a decision and you're kind of wavering back and forth because you care about people and you want them to support you and be happy and you want to make them happy, but you also want to go off in this new direction on your own path. So, all right, let's get a activation card. So you have synergy, and this is the frequency of synergy supports our allowance and acceptance of not so obvious, never seen before combinations and unions that result in new ways of functioning, working, thinking, relating, loving, and being. It reminds us to embrace the unfamiliar so that the new yet exciting co-creation can give birth to a new reality. Well, that just fits right into all those cards right there. You're looking at something in a not so obvious way, and other people might be holding you back and being judgmental about it, and you are having a choice to make. Like, do you go along with to make them happy, or you go on this path that you want to go? And you're feeling pretty content and satisfied with what you have and which way you're going, but you just have some people that are close to you that are holding you back a little. So, okay, now we're going to get a Power of Love card. And you have commitment. You dedicate yourself to your beliefs wholeheartedly, knowing that love is the essence of your very being. Yeah, so you are pretty committed to this, yet you're committed to the people around you, your loved ones, your family, your friends, your co-workers. And this is why it's so hard you're having that decision, because you know which path you want to go on, and you're committed to it. But you have loyalties to other people that you are trying to, you know, you don't want to hurt their feelings, you don't want to leave them behind, you want them to think that you know that you care about them. So that's just being a hard thing, but bottom line, Spirit is saying you have to, in a gentle way, just tell them that you need to do what you need to do for your life, for your highest good. So let's go ahead and get another Power of Love card. Yeah, responsibility. You are aware of the power of your thoughts and the amount of love you express. Yeah, so you're feeling pretty responsible for them, but you also have the responsibility of yourself, and that's where it's hard. So that's always a hard choice when people don't quite understand and they might be afraid of losing you or something like that. So, okay, let's get one of these cards up here. And then you have Valencia, she who stands, resolute, implacable, and determined. So yeah, see, you're dependent. You're determined. Sorry, I can't talk. And you're standing up and then being independent and trying to move on your path. And you have these people that you're loyal to, that have been loyal to you, kind of standing in your way. Not in a bad way. They just, you know, maybe they're afraid of losing you, like a little fear base there, or afraid that you'll change and then leave them or something like that. So let's get another one. And then you have Shaela, creativity, originality, and spontaneity. And it's she who creates. Yeah, because you want to create your project or your life or your abundance. And you want to move on in this direction, but you feel kind of held back a little because you don't want to leave the ones you care about that's been stuck by you through the whole thing behind. So that's just like a challenging thing for you. So let's get another card on these ones. And then you have anger. So that's another thing. Maybe there's anger in the situation, but anger always comes from like emotions like fear-based or fear or something like that. So it might not be, I don't feel it as like being full-blown anger. It could be in some of your situations, but you know, it also could be maybe you're getting a little angry because you can't see why they would do that to you. And what it is, it's just fear of like losing you, or that you'll move on to bigger and better things and leave them behind, kind of thing. And let's get another one. And then we have self-love. Yeah, so you have to have that self-love first and foremost. So, and it can be hard, but you know, you can do it in a gentle way and just, you know, tell them that you'll still be around, you know, you'll still keep in touch or whatever the situation is. And then we're going to get a card from here, the cats. And then we have imagination. Meet Zed. He might not look like your ordinary house cat, but in fact he is one. He doesn't come from outer space or far off land. He lives just around the corner. He is the maker of his own kittyverse. He is constantly recreating himself to mirror the infinite possibility of his imagination. Today he is purple and green, but tomorrow he might be made of flowers, and the next day he might have stars for eyes. We are all in constant state of becoming. We don't need to always stick with the familiar A, B, and C. Oh, sometimes we can reach for Z. So see, this is saying like we're not always going to be staying the same. We're all constantly changing. That's the one consistency of life. Let me show you this cat. Is change. And that doesn't mean you're always going to disappear from other people's lives. You could still be around, maybe just not as often. But people are afraid of change, and I think that's what's coming in as those other people around you that are holding you back a little. They're afraid of that change, that you're going to change so much that you'll leave them behind. So, but like that says, it's right around the corner. So, you know, whether you move off somewhere really far or take a job in a different city, you know, nowadays we have so much easier access to stay in contact. You know, there's cell phones, there's internet, there's FaceTime, you know, all kinds of ways. Planes that we can hop on, trains we can hop on. So, you know, just maybe they just need a little reassurance that you'll still be in touch. I'm going to get one more cat card. I don't know why this one's just calling to me for some reason. Let's see. And this is the cat card here. And it's Majesty. Meet Majesty. She lives inside each one of us. She is the queen of the vulnerable heart, the yearning soul, and the seeking mind. She helps us see our majesty, helps us honor our gifts, hone our skills, and be true to our word. Let us now not diminish ourselves with endless self-criticism and self-negation. We must wear our crown of light and love with confidence, grace, and generosity of spirit. We all have something to teach and share with our fellows. Cultivate kindness and respect towards yourself so that your gifts may flourish and be shared freely and with those around you. Yeah, so this is kind of just saying, like, you know, you got to tap into your majesty or your magic and live your own life. And you can just do it like with kindness to the other people and respect that, you know, of what they're going through, like the fear of losing you, and that you will be in touch and you will stay in touch with them, because, you know, if you've been loyal this whole time, it doesn't mean just because you're going off and on your journey and changing that they'll be out of your life completely, right? So let's go ahead and get a final card here. A couple cards of these, the Frida cards, and it says, scatter the seeds of your untamed tender dreams with your singing fingers. So yeah, see, it's time to go scatter those seeds and follow your dreams. You know, you can't stay loyal to other people because they're fear-based, coming from a fear-based mentality, afraid of losing you. You can't sit in the corner not following your dreams because of that. You're just going to have to face it like in a gentle way and move forward, you know, and just stay loyal to them in a different way. Like I said, there's all kinds of ways to keep in touch. We're going to get another one. Your heart says, enjoy your unique beauty and adorn yourself with love. Yep, see, your heart's telling you, your intuition's telling you, you have to do this. You have to go on your path. And yeah, it might hurt a little bit. It might hurt them. It might even hurt you, you know, of course. But it's just something your soul is calling you to do. And one more card, and then we'll wrap it up here. Live to honor a legacy of love and propel yourself with your infinity. Be the star of your life. Yep, be the star of your life. And then when it says this honor, live in honor of legacy of love, that's just like being unconditional love to the person that's afraid of losing you. Because even though it might seem like make you angry and seem like they're trying to be controlling, I think it's just coming from a fear base of losing you, which actually means that they do love you. They do care about you and they want you in their life. So just come from that legacy of love, unconditional love towards them, and just sit down and explain it, you know, and, you know, they might have a difficult time, but, and it might be hard on you, but you have to go for what your intuition is telling you for your life path. So that's the message that wanted to come through, and thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye.